Hello, how are you? I'm Daniel Marco, CEO of the Growth Institute, and I'm here with Glenice Riley from the FAB Group. Glenice, how are you?
I'm fantastic today, thanks, Daniel. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for giving us some minutes. So tell me a little bit about your business today.
Our business is a business that started in New Zealand originally over 20 years ago,
Wow.
and we've really scaled, though, particularly in the last 5 to 6 years, where we've experienced compounding year-on-year growth of 15% plus. Our business is a franchise business in New Zealand. We have 50 clinics in New Zealand and the market leader. We operate in the business of skincare and appearance medicine. So we provide basically three things: laser hair removal, skin rejuvenation, and aesthetic or cosmetic medicine, non-surgical. And we offer that with a very simple membership model that makes it accessible to many women.
Okay, perfect. So where were your business before you take the Scaling Up course? Just give us some idea what was happening before.
Sure. Before we did the Scaling Up Masterclass the first time in 2015, we would have had approximately 30 clinics. So we've grown significantly since that time in terms of the number of our clinics, and we've been very clear about what it's going to take for our business to become globally scalable and take it to the next level. We were already market leaders in New Zealand, but we wanted to scale the business further in New Zealand as a foundation for going international.
Okay, and why do you choose Scaling Up class online?
We chose that because we had attended a number of growth forums, both in Australia and New Zealand, as a senior management. Some of the senior management team had attended those for a number of years prior, and really wanted to share that learning with the team as a whole and take the whole team on the journey of what was it going to take the business to the next level. So when we completed the course in 2015, there were 9 of us that did that course, and that was the senior management and leadership team. And those people's role was then to align across the business as a whole and take that those teachings to their teams within the business. So the effects of it actually went throughout the organisation. And we still use a lot of the rhythms that we've developed as part of, taking on the Rockefeller habits, if you like, and bringing those to life in the organisation. And in 2015, it also gave us a real clarity about things like our core values, our core purpose, and what we were really aiming to do. And it gave us great alignment across the organisation as a whole, right from support office level through to our clinic team members. When we launched the core values, those core values for the first time in our history actually went from the top to the bottom and everywhere in between in the organisation, and it was incredibly aligning.
Very cool to hear. Great. So where's your business now, and what were the key takeaways that you took from the class?
Well, I guess at the business now, we're at 50 clinics in New Zealand, and we've actually just taken on our first clinic in the UK. So we are now in 2 countries, and we've also continued to grow our existing businesses, but we've really scaled our franchise openings. We're opening 13 clinics this year, which will be an increase of 25% in our clinic numbers. We have now got a market penetration of 40% of the Botox market in New Zealand goes through our clinics. So there's been a number of things that we've taken out of that. One would be, as I said before, being really aligned in what you're trying to do, and focusing on a few things that are going to help you get there, and being really clear about, is what we're doing going to help us get where we want to go? And the framework of your core values and your core purpose and your vision or your BHAG, and is what we're doing going to bring us close to those. It actually empowers people throughout the organisation to make a judgment call about things that come up every day.
Okay. And you took it in 2015. Now you take it in 2017. But both of the time you take it with a team. It was 9 the first time, and now 13. What's been the experience of taking it with your group, and why do you take it with your group?
Well, we took it with a group in the first in 2015, so that we could make sure that everyone was on the same page. It's a massive process, and we worked through it together, and we actually got everyone's buy-in by doing that. Everybody took ownership of that process and the plan that came out of it, and took ownership of bringing that to life within the organisation. And we've had significant growth since then, and we're now in 2 markets and looking at how we move from a New Zealand-based company to a global business. And it's appropriate that we do it again, because we have to make another step change in the business. And that's why we're doing it with a bigger team this time, and those that have done the course previously will also be working with that team. So although it's 13, it's actually a larger part of the organisation that is involved in that process of working through, and revisiting those values and our purpose, because our organisation and our business has changed. So we need to make another step change.
Interesting. Perfect. Any final statement or recommendation, someone considering taking the Scaling Up Masterclass online?
I would say it's a very small investment for a big result. And doing the online course, you can certainly do it as an individual, but I guess coming from New Zealand, we either have to travel to things, or if we want more people in the organisation to be involved, then online classes are perfect for us. And doing an online class where you're doing some learning yourself and extending yourself, but then you're able to bring it into a forum where you can actually put a plan together as a team, is invaluable alongside that class. And I think when you do it as a team, you actually get exponentially more out of the process than if you did it on your own and then tried to execute it with your team.
Brilliant. Okay. Glenice, thank you very, very much for your time, and congratulations for being so disciplined in implementing. That's what makes a big, big difference. Being so disciplined. So thank you very much.
Thank you.